not fair, but people expect female athletes to behave a certain way.
I won that gold medal by being me. What happened to staying true to who you are?
It's Liam Crowley with Screen Rant. Claressa, thanks so much for taking the time today.
For sure.
Awesome. So I wanted to ask you, obviously, when athletes or real life people have their stories depicted in films, you're pretty vulnerable. You know, you're putting your entire life story out there for us to consume as an audience. And sometimes audience members are a little selfish. We want stuff sensationalized. We want stuff more dramatic than it actually turned out to be. What was the most important part of your story to tell exactly right, exactly as it happened?
All of it. All of it. I was very raw and uncut when I spoke with the writer, Barry Jenkins, about my upbringing, about my relationship with my mom, with my sister, my brothers, with the boyfriend I had, with me and my coach. I was very just open and honest because I felt like the more real it is, the more people will understand and to be more relatable. So I had to just be honest, really, and I wanted the world to know my story and not a made-up story. So a lot of 95% of the fire inside, I mean, I could say 98 is really, it really happened.
And I feel like a lot of that is thanks to Ryan Destiny, who plays you in the film. I thought you did a phenomenal job. When you and Ryan were first, discussing this film and discussing her portrayal, what were some things you were communicating to her about what was essential to capture when it came to the essence of who Claressa Shields is?
I didn't have to do much. I mean, me and Ryan had a few conversations. I let her know, I let Rachel Morrison know and Ryan Destiny know, like, listen, the boxing is very important to me because I am what? The GOAT. So we can't mess this boxing part up. I was very excited when Ryan told me she had been training with Rob Sally. She had been drinking protein. She had been eating meat. She had been gaining muscle. She had a six-pack. I was very excited when she was telling me these things, and I was just like, all right, well, I'm gonna stay out your way and let me know if you need me. And she probably called me a few different times doing a few different scenes, like the relationship between me and my mom, and asked me a couple questions, but that was really it. I think Ryan did a great job portraying me, and I had little to nothing to do with that. She's just great at what she does.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. Something in the film that I thought was really powerful was that first fight you had with Savannah Marshall. I feel like you were so determined beforehand, and then after that fight goes down, we took it to a level like hitherto undreamt of. If we could go back to your life in the real moment of that first match with Savannah Marshall, what's flip switched for you as a real person?
I mean, as a real person, one, I never felt like I lost a fight to Savannah Marshall. That's why I always watched it over and over and over again, trying to understand if this is the same point system where I've been getting 29 points and 30 points to. How did I only score 8 points this fight and lose? I don't understand. So when I got back to the gym, I really just had a huge chip on my shoulder. And as you can see in the movie, I kind of cut things off with the little boyfriend I had. And I got back to the gym, and all I wanted to do was eat right, have reps, run, get in the best shape ever. And I was like, I'm going to get my lick back at the Olympics, and I'm going to win. I'm going to win. And that was my main thing to do. Everyone was doubting me. Everyone. Me losing one fight made everyone everyone doubt me just because I was so young and I was inexperienced. But I knew that I was better than all those girls.
You got the David Goggins mentality through and through. I'm not sure if you're familiar with his work, but he's someone who always fires me up. I'm fired up just hearing some of your responses here. Before we get out of here, Claressa, I loved the relationship that Ryan and Brian were able to portray between Coach Jason and yourself, Claressa Shields. Are you and Coach Jay still close?
Me and Jason are still cool. We still text here and there. He still supports my fights. And hey, it's all love. We both were just in LA at the premiere, and all we did was laugh so hard about everything. We laughed so hard about everything, just about like how far we've come and how he's seen this stuff way long ago. He said, didn't I tell you that this was gonna be big? And I said, yeah, you did, because it started off with just a documentary, T-Rex. And now we're here with the whole movie with MGM coming out on Christmas Day in theaters. In a theater near you.
Yeah, over a decade in the making. Your story is decades plus in the making. Claressa, you're a true life hero. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You're welcome.
Can't nobody beat me.